welcome to Inglés Fácil Advanced Level, Lesson 1. If you have taken the beginner and the intermediate levels, you will know that this method is based on spoken English, and we use the power of our memory to learn the language before we learn to write. I'm Emily Walker, and here, as always, we have Parsley to accompany us.
Hello, Miss Emily.
Hello, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah, so I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you finished the beginner level, you finished the intermediate level, I'm here in the advanced level.
Yes, I have.
Yes, you have. So in this level, I will speak in English most of the time, okay?
Very well.
And I want you to try to do the same. If you have a question, you can ask me, that's no problem. You say, remember the question, what does something mean? You can ask me what something means, but I want you to speak in English, and I will use a little Spanish to explain. Okay.
Got it.
Great. So the main thing about this advanced level, we have two main areas of study, two main objectives. Objective number 1 is to learn all the different grammatical points.
Grammatical points.
All of them. In the beginner and the intermediate level we did many. Now we're going to finish. We're going to do all of the most important ones.
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
And the second objective is to learn expressions.
Expressions.
Like idioms.
Idioms.
Do you know what is an idiom?
An idiom. I don't know.
Okay.
It's an idiom.
Idiom, obviously it's not idioma, you know that. Idiom is an expression, un dicho.
Un dicho.
Un dicho. So, for example, we have many idioms in English, and it's important to learn. We're going to learn number 1 right now.
Very well.
Excellent. So, you know, I can say to you, I'm going to ring you on the telephone, and I will say, what are you doing?
I'm doing my homework.
For example, I'm doing my homework. Now, I can ask, what are you doing? Or I can use an idiom, an expression. So, instead of doing, I would say, what are you up to?
What are you up to?
Okay, so what are you up to?
What are you up to?
Means, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Okay.
What are you up to?
What are you up to?
What are you up to?
Okay.
What are you up to?
What are you up to?
That's what are you doing?
What are you doing? So, Parsley, I'm ringing you on the phone. What are you up to?
Well, I'm quite busy now at the moment, and doing some chores here.
Okay, right, okay. Now you ring me up and you ask me.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, are you Emily? What are you up to?
Oh, I'm just reading a really interesting book.
All right.
Okay. So that's the first expression,
What
the
are you up
first
to?
idiom. But in our dialogue, in fact, in our conversation, you ring the person and you say, I'm actually driving right now.
I'm actually driving right now.
Driving right now. So the word...
You should answer the phone.
No, you should not answer the phone when you're driving.
Do not this.
Do not do this at home. So the word actually.
Actually.
It is not actualmente.
It is not.
No.
Second idiom.
Yes.
Actually.
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 Actually, it means de hecho.
De hecho.
In fact.
In fact.
So.
Actually. In fact.
Actually.
Actually.
Okay, so Parsley, I want you to now invent a sentence with the word actually.
I actually don't know.
No, I actually don't know. Okay, I actually don't know.
Actually, I'm driving now.
Yeah, actually I'm driving now. So that's excellent, Parsley, because we often use the word actually at the start of a sentence.
Always at the start.
Not always, but often.
Actually or actually I'm.
Actually or actually I'm. It's fine.
Alright.
Okay, so the other person on the phone, they say driving. Now, I can say in kind of normal English, I can say you should stop.
You should stop.
You should stop.
You should.
You should stop. But I'm going to use an idiom.
An idiom.
An expression. So not you should stop, you'd better stop.
You'd better stop.
You'd better
You'd better.
stop.
You'd better stop.
Now the word you'd,
You'd.
this is you apostrophe D, is
You'd.
the abbreviation of you had.
Oh, you would.
It's not you would.
Ah,
It's you had.
you had. You'd better.
You'd better.
You had better.
You had better. It's like in Spanish, tú deberías.
You had better. Tú deberías.
Yes. You had better stop.
You had better stop.
But we never say you had, always you'd.
You'd better stop.
Very good. So now let's use the word, it's not necessary to say you, it could be I or he or she or we. How
She'd better stop.
she'd better stop. For example, in my life, I'd better stop eating cake
Oh.
because I eat a lot of cake.
Oh.
And you, what should you stop doing?
I'd better stop smoking.
I'd better stop smoking. Very good. Now, personally, I'm really happy with you because you said I'd better stop smoking.
All right.
Because after the word stop, we need to use the ing form. Stop smoking.
Stop
Stop.
smoking.
Stop eating
Stop
cake.
eating. Stop driving.
Stop drinking beer.
No, it's another.
No, not stop drinking beer. Continue drinking beer. Okay, very good. So, do you remember the first expression?
You'd better stop.
You'd better.
What if I sound very English?
It's true. Better sounds very English, very British. So, in the United States,
You'd better stop.
in the USA, they say you'd better.
You'd better stop.
You'd better stop.
You better stop.
You should stop. And so let's review.
You better stop.
What was the first expression we saw, which means what are you doing?
What are you up to?
What are you up to? Or in American English,
What are you up to?
what are you up to? How do we say de hecho?
Actually.
Actually, very
Actually.
And how do we say tú deberías?
You should.
You should, o la otra expresión, the other expression.
You'd better.
You'd better. Very
You'd better.
good. Excellent.
You'd better.
You'd better. Okay, so that's 3 expressions to use. Very important to keep practicing. Use them. If you want, you can write in the comments a sentence with one of these expressions, and I will review it. I will look at the comments on this video. So please do write sentences with these expressions if you like.
Is that
Okay,
good?
so it was lovely to meet you, and see you next time.
See you around.